Hey Cancer, welcome to your next 3 months ahead reading. Let's dive right in here. For the sign of Cancer, we're going to look at April, May, and June and get sort of a higher perspective. Let's see. April, wow, okay, we got the lion energy. May, Phoenix, and June, abundance. So as I was shuffling, I was recalling the fact that Mars is finally going to leave your sign on April 18th and move into the sign of Leo. I think this will relieve you of a lot of pressure, a lot of tension. Okay, and I feel like it's actually going to help you focus your energy on maybe goals or aspirations, like without having this. I just feel like this pressure, this weight has been on you for the last, Mars has been in your sign for like 100 days. So this will be a really great release. Okay. With this card, it says, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. I also feel like with this movement, also with all the planets like Mercury, Venus going direct, you're going to start to feel like progress is being made, okay, as opposed to being stuck somewhere here. Okay, moving into May, you have the Phoenix card. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Okay, very interesting. And then June, abundance. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. As you can see, there's already movement forward. There's also this feeling of a pressure that's been released, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have new beginnings, okay? You have the key card, which says new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So that's also very important and very key for Mars going into Leo. It's all about the present and moving forward. Whatever past situations needed to come up, they probably did. You probably had to look at them, face them, and now it's time to move forward, okay? Splitting the deck, Magician and the 10 of Pentacles. I feel good energy coming up for you. Let's open up the lion energy, or April, for Cancer. Let's see. Queen of Wands and the Temperance. That's fire. I feel like your fire energy, Cancer, because we all have fire energy within us, is going to be put to better use moving forward. Queen of Wands and Temperance. And you're going to have a way about you moving forward that makes you bold, confident, maybe steps out of your comfort zone a little bit. I feel like with this lion roaring, it's important to stand up for yourself. It's important to start to be bold, okay? Come out of your shell. Because I feel like there's opportunities out here, outside of your shell right now, okay? So this is moving out of an introverted period, or maybe you were forced out of your shell when Mars was in Cancer. You had to deal with certain challenges or face things head on. It was very uncomfortable, but I feel like you learned lessons in that. As annoying and aggravating as some of the experiences you encountered were recently, you kind of have witnessed and seen how strong you are and what happens when you do face challenges head on. You get them off your back. Like when you go into reclusiveness and shut down in the face of challenge, they're still there. And you prolong having to deal with certain things. I feel like this has been a period, a time in your life where you've had to face things head on consistently, like one after another. It's been like almost militantly challenge after challenge. Okay, face that one, check. Moving on to the next. Okay, but it's also revealed something in you. It's revealed your fire. You have the phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. You've moved through the fire. You've moved through the aggravation, the tensions, the obstacles head on. You face them. And if you haven't, this is a good time to face some things that are just sort of in the background, weighing your energy and your spirit down. Let's move into May here. Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth, piercing right to the heart of certain matters. That sword is pointing upward. There could be messages coming in that are very important for you in May. This is about being clear, direct. Once again, you almost have it in you. It's almost now embedded in you to face things head on. So you're not accumulating responsibilities in the background that just weigh on you. This could even be the most mundane thing, like renewing your license or your health card coming up. You might do it early. So I almost feel like you're getting ahead of certain things that you used to procrastinate on. You're getting ahead of them. This is freeing up your time. This is freeing you up energetically as well. Getting ahead of certain things that you used to despise doing or just procrastinate on. Let's get a card for June, for Cancer. We have abundance. Lucky times are ahead. Six of Wands. Lucky times are ahead. Look at the hands in both of these images. The hands and the celebration, the celebratory energy. I feel like you've earned something by June. You've earned something. You've really worked towards this. You've really faced a lot of things. You've really let the past go, and you've earned this success. You've earned this support, in a sense. Because I feel like you've really walked your talk, whatever that means. You've walked your talk. People see that. They see you. They see your strength. They see your ability to maybe lead. Can you give us more on this for Cancer? Ten of Cups. So more abundance coming in different ways. There's more harmony as well coming for you or coming into your life, especially around June. Ten of Cups is emotional harmony. It's happiness. It's finding joy. It's finding joy in companionship. For some of you, this is romantically, or it could be platonically, or you just feel like you're in a fit. Like you fit or you match your work environment. It's a good, harmonious environment here in June. Now, come to think of it, June. Cancer season is coming up in June. So you could be celebrated. You could really honor your birthday or your birth season coming up. If you're a July baby here. But more than that, I feel like you're being celebrated and honored, which means you could be reaching some sort of milestone as well. Or you come to realize how loved you really are by your circle. I feel like friends are going to show you that they care for you. Maybe coworkers, people in your industry may come to celebrate you as well. Let's see. Any more on this? Emperor. Good business sense, good direction in life. Whatever you were put through the test or through the fire with has helped you grow as a person. Emperor. Kind of helping you to become the best version of you that you could be. Okay, let's circle back here. April for Cancer. Love. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like what you don't see coming is love. Or what you could find in April is your love of life again. I do feel like this shift of Mars leaving Cancer is going to bring more sweetness, more harmony. It'll allow more time in your day to stop and see the beauty, stop and smell the roses. Mars in Cancer could have been a wild ride of just busyness, nonstop obligations or something. I feel like this shift in energy is going to open up a window of time for you to enjoy your environment, your home. I'm getting your kingdom here, Queen of Wands, like your sanctuary. Your home is your sanctuary. Love is also in the air, and love could be something that comes in unexpectedly, maybe with a Leo or a Sagittarius. Love could bloom. And love of life is reemerging. Okay, your heart is opening up to life again. Okay, you're not in survival anymore. I like that. You could be a boss babe or a boss king or whatnot, but not be in survival. Okay. Something about a softer life coming in, but one where you are on top of your responsibilities, your obligations, not putting things on the back burner, not procrastinating, because this whole cycle, I feel like Mars in Cancer has got you to realize that procrastination only makes your life harder. Okay, let's look at May for Cancer. We have security. Wow. The reason I'm so chill and paused right now is because I was going to say overwhelming, but it's just this feeling of peace, this feeling of pause, and like you're safe to like just pause for a second and work on security is what's coming up. So once again, there's this shift from being in survival to maybe thriving here starting in April, but you're really going to feel this May, June. In April, you're going to take notice of how you can be more relaxed. Security. You can focus on building security. Notice the fire though. The fire, it's built upon heart. It's built upon what you've been through recently. Like, remember, this card says be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. There will be security or a renewal or a new way of doing or approaching life that just makes sense for you now, that just works for you now. I'm going to read this card. It says, you are safe and protected. No matter what is occurring in your life, you are in safe hands. Those in the realm of spirit are watching over you. You can relax and let go. Once you've taken measures to protect yourself and those you love, such as making sure everyone has their seatbelt on in the car, making sure your insurance is paid on time, or replacing the filter on your heating unit, then let go. If you have been hyper vigilant lately, take a break. Relax. Know that all is well. You can turn it all over to the Creator. It's interesting how this card even mentions some of those mundane things that I felt like were maybe once overwhelming to you. You now do them, and you do them with love. You do them in a timely manner, and you get done with it, and you're free. You're able to free up your time to the other things in life that matter, and not have these energy weights, like it's like baggage of unfinished business. You've been put to the test. You've been put through the ringer so that you no longer procrastinate on those things. But now you can find ways to do it where it's not, where you don't feel like you're in survival, if that makes sense. Okay, it'll start to feel easier to get to some of these tasks. And then you're going to realize that it's also important for you because it frees up your time and space. And also do carve out time and space to relax. June. Let's look at June. Voyage and enlightenment. Interesting. This sort of energy coming through is a reminder to enjoy the journey just as much as reaching the destination. It's about the journey here. There's a ship or a sail in this enlightenment card, and then we have voyage. Something about, it's about the journey. Okay, it's about the journey. Even though I do see some end results coming in, I do see you accomplishing something pretty major here by June. If it's not major, I mean, it's important to you. 6 of Wands. Maybe this could be a reminder to keep going after that. Like, don't rest on your laurels or something. This card represents enlightenment and signals that you are entering into a time of expansive transformation in a luminous and remarkable way. Trust that the changes ahead are for the greater good, for most certainly they are. I feel like there could be changes in your ability to receive, your capacity to receive, your capacity to receive help, support. Abundance. I feel like with the voyage and enlightenment, there's something vast about both of these cards. And it's like your vessel, your capacity to receive is expanding. Your bandwidth is expanding for you to receive more now. Okay, new beginning here with the key. This card represents a new way of living opening up to you. It is filled with promises and fresh starts. But first, you need to let go of the past. When you make room for the new, only then will you fully appreciate the fresh beginnings that are available to you in the near future. This may be a period of time where you're called to step out of your comfort zone as well, and to not be afraid to look for other opportunities. If you are dissatisfied with your current employment or even relationship, start to ask yourself, why am I staying here? If I'm not happy, if I'm not satisfied, can I look for other employment? Can I spruce up my resume and start handing it out? Can I search for more abundance, more love? If not searching for love, but be at least open to it, open to the idea that I don't need to stay in a dead-end situation if it's not fulfilling. So energy like that can also be coming up for you. Remember your worth. Remember your value. I will be back with more readings where we'll take a more intimate look at the energies. So feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you want a personal reading with me, you can book me on my website. The link is in the description box below. Love you, Cancer. Take care.